This is my Itronix XC6000 cross-country vintage ruggedized laptop. I think the latest year on it is 1993. Pretty heavy, got plastic, thick plastic, rubber cover around it. Pretty hard to break. Designed to withstand a 3-foot drop, 3 foot 3 inches without a scratch. I don't know, I'm not going to test that. It's all sealed up to be weatherproof. Rubber covers on everything. This little latch here opens for a PC card slot. There's the charger over there. Just got a whole pile of these off Craigslist for $40. So I can see what I can do with them. Got a 486, 8 megabytes of RAM, I think. This one is DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.1 with a black and white screen. There's instead of a suspend mode and turn it on, is FN spacebar. Turn on the backlight. There it is. Custom little DOS prompt I made there. It runs MS-DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.11 for workgroups, I believe. Let's see the exact specs here. Yeah, it looks like 8 megabytes of RAM there. 486SX processor. There's no A or B drives. It just assumes parallel, serial, Windows 3.11. MS-DOS 6.22. I don't know why it says game adapter. There's no MIDI port on this. There's also other models available with a touchscreen. This one is not. It does have an internal radio modem, though, which sadly I cannot do anything with. I don't think the networks for these even exist anymore. There's a little battery cover here. Sadly, no battery. I got 2 batteries in the whole pile. Neither of them worked. Go figure. I guess you can expect that for something this old. They were also used in the military, apparently. Some of my other ones were licensed to Schindler for elevator service, actually. Turn it back on. It has a ACPI, power management, which turns itself off. The lights there. Power on, battery, hard drive activity, and radio modem power off at the moment. Just has the little eraser nub thing for mouse. And then it's got this big handle on the back, really thick, all rubberized on everything, impossible to break. I've seen videos of it run over by a car and it survives, things like that. There's some of the ports are missing their covers, but used to all have little rubber doors like this over everything. Completely waterproof. I had one I opened up, shock mounts on the hard drive, vacuum rubber vacuum seal around the two halves that come apart. These things are indestructible. Here it is with Windows 3.11. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. There it is, Windows for Workgroups 3.11. Takes a while to start up, even on a 486. This is the 486SX, the cheaper one, no math coprocessor. There it is. Starting screen. Program Manager. Main opens up. Pretty nice. It does work very well. Surprisingly, for being this old. What really sucks is lack of external drives. It has no external drives anywhere. Just the hard drive, and that is all you get, which requires taking the whole thing completely in half to get it out. So I may end up having to get a zip drive or parallel port CD or something on here. It does have a 56K dial-up modem, which I attempted to download drivers for a old Dell Latitude parallel port drive with, but then I couldn't extract them or install them because it requires formatted floppy disks and no floppy drive. If anyone knows where the extracted drivers for that are, let me know. Sorry about the shaky camera. Kind of holding it here. Don't have a tripod yet. Let's shut down Windows real fast. I hate these little eraser things, they're pretty annoying. Takes a while to get used to them. Turn that off. Exit Windows. There's no actual shutdown. So far I've just had to put it in standby and then or unplug it when I want to turn it off. I think there is some kind of a program you can get for DOS that'll shut it all the way down, so I'll have to look into that. There's the keyboard as standard function keys with the extended laptop functions with FN, brightness, backlight, contrast, sound. I'm not sure. I don't think these things actually have a sound card, just the internal speaker that can do some beeps, and that's what that controls. It's pretty nice. I'm actually going to buy a battery for this and use it as my day-to-day laptop, probably. Just something you can beat around. I also have been using the parallel port for controlling relays and stuff like that, programming it all in QBasic under DOS. This one has the radio modem, but it does not have a touch screen. Some of the other ones over there do. I think 2 of them have a touch screen. 3 out of the 4 I have are black and white. And then there's one in color. The other ones are XC6000s. This one is a 6000. And the 6250s run Windows 95, Pentium 1 processors, more RAM. One of them is color, but the color does not have a touch screen. Pretty interesting little laptops, I figured for $40, why not? I may have another video soon, maybe a teardown or something. Once I get one of these apart again, I'm sure I will have to take the hard drive out for some reason or another. Nice leather and shock proofing on the inside. And that's about it for now. This is the Itronix XC6000 cross country.